evening, Facebook and YouTube. How are you all? Hope you're all well. Thank you for tuning in and joining this evening. So we will start this session standing. So the feet are hip width, we are extending up tall, chin drop slightly, close the eyes. And we bring our attention into our bodies so we can notice the change in the weight through the heels, the ball of the foot, the toes, as the body maybe slightly sways or shifts. Noticing the expansion and contraction of your chest, feeling of the arms hanging by your side, and noticing how you feel this evening. Gently leaning forwards, so your toes grip, holding your balance. We come back to center. We shift a little bit of weight to the heels. Back to center. So forwards again, feeling the toes grip. We come back to center. We shift a bit of weight to the heels. Back to center. Take some weight to the outside of your right foot and forwards to the toes, across the toes to left foot, to the left heel, across to the right heel, gently shifting the weight around. Then we go back in the opposite direction. And then we gently come back to center. If we've got the eyes closed, we'll open the eyes. Forward folds with our breath. So we'll take a deep breath in. As we breathe out, the chest comes forwards, slowly coming down, head hangs, arms, shoulders relaxed, pausing in your forward fold. And inhale, slowly coming up. We take the arms out to the side as you come up. Bring the hands together above the head. Breathe out as you come down. Forward fold, inhale, fingertips up, leading with the chest coming forwards, head hangs, pausing at the bottom. Inhale, coming up, slowly coming up, arms come out to the side, hands together above your head. And breathing out, coming down. And inhale, reaching the fingertips up. Breathe out, leading with the chest as you fold forwards, pausing at the bottom. And then once more coming up, inhaling, arms come out to the side, hands come together above your head. And breathing out as you come down. And allow the arms to come down. So with our left arm, we'll raise the left arm up and we're going to draw a figure of 8 in front. So nothing too exact or precise. And as you're going through that movement, we're turning the thumb in and turning the thumb out, or you're opening and closing the wrist. So it's just intended to stretch the muscles down the arm in a slightly different way and also get the grey matter working, a bit of coordination. And then the left arm comes down, so the same with the right, figure of 8. Thumb turns in and turns out, or open and closing the wrist. And allowing that right arm to come down by your side. So we do both together. So we're taking them apart. They come back in, up, apart, down. And again, as we're going through that movement, turning thumbs in and turning thumbs out. And then just allowing the arms to come down by your side. We'll side stretch, we'll cross left leg over the right, raise the arms up, right hand to that left wrist, so you're extending up and then coming over to the right side. And then back to center, switching legs, right leg crosses the left, raising the arms, left hand, right wrist extending and over. And then back. So crossing that left leg over again, raise the arms up, right hand, left wrist extending up and over. And then coming back, arms down. Once more on the other side, right leg crosses the left, raising up, left hand, right wrist extending up and over. And then back to center, feet wider than hip width, hands to hips, circling your hips. And opposite direction. Back to center. Standing back bend, so the hands come behind. We draw the shoulder blades, elbows towards each other. Slight extension up if you can manage it. Turning the gaze to the ceiling, leaning back. And then coming back up, we'll reset in that start position, shoulder blades, elbows towards each other, extending up, taking the gaze up, breathe out, leaning back. And we'll come back up. We'll do that once more. So shoulder blades, elbows towards each other. We extend up, take the gaze up, and lean back. And then back up, and arms come down by your side. We'll step to the top of the mat. We've got the feet hip width, we're extending up. Stride back, right foot to lunge. So the heel is off the mat. We raise the arms up. We take that right hand to the left wrist and we're leaning back, taking the gaze to the ceiling if we can. And then we're going to release and straighten the left leg and fold forward. So reaching forwards as you come forwards, hands come down. Pausing here for a few breaths. And then we come back up to lunge. So we're raising up, right hand, left wrist. We lean back, gaze to ceiling. And release, straighten left leg, fold forwards. So both of these positions once more. We come up, raise the arms up. Right hand, left wrist, we lean back, take the gaze up. And then one more forward fold. Pausing here. We'll come back up to lunge, so the left knee moves forwards, we raise the arms up, and then we transition to warrior two. So we turn the right foot out, take the right arm behind, look forwards over the left. Straightening the left leg, raising the arms up. We're going to come to extended side angle. So we take the bend in the left leg, keep that right arm alongside the head. Left arm comes down inside the left leg, reach through the right fingertips. We're going to come up to reverse warrior. So we keep the bend in this left leg. Right hand to the right leg, turning your head to look up to the left hand. And then triangle, straighten left leg, reach forwards through the left fingertips, the left hand comes down, the right arm up, fingertips to ceiling. Back to warrior two. Straightening the left leg, raising the arms. Extended side angle, so we bend the left leg, keep the right arm alongside the head, the left arm comes down, we reach away. And reverse warrior. Right hand down, turning the head, looking up to the left hand. And then triangle, straightening the left leg, reaching forwards with the left hand down, right arm up. And back to warrior two. So we'll go through those movements once more. Straighten left leg, raise the arms. Bending the left leg, the left arm comes down, extended side angle. Reverse warrior. Turning the head to look up to that left hand. Triangle, straighten left leg. Left arm comes down, right arm round, fingertips up. And then we'll come back to warrior two. Straighten the left leg, raise the arms. Turn your left foot in, hands to hips. So wide leg forward fold, leading with the chest. Coming forwards, pop the fingertips down on the ground if you can. Head hangs. So the fingertips are pressing into the mat as if you're trying to push it forwards away from you. Steady breath. Slowly coming up, hands to hips, and then we come back up. We'll come back to warrior two. Look forwards over the left hand. We'll transition to warrior one. So we're just stepping that right foot over slightly, raising the arms up. Revolve triangle. So we straighten the left leg, left arm comes down. We reach up through the right fingertips. We lead with the chest. Coming forwards, right hand to the left leg, left fingertips reach up to ceiling. The left arm comes down, we return to warrior one. Arms to horizontal, right arm under the left. Eagle pose if you're able. So we're crossing right leg over left leg, reach, fingertips up, wrapping that right leg around, so bending the left to allow that. And then we transition to tree pose. Straightening the left leg, right foot inside of left leg, hands together. Fingertips up to ceiling. Arms coming out to the side and together in front of the chest. Coming up, apart, down, together. Once more up, apart, and down. And together, and right foot down, and arms come down. Stepping back to the top of the mat, extending up. Left foot back to lunge. Raise the arms up. We'll take the left hand to the right wrist. We lean back, we gaze up to the ceiling, and then releasing, straightening the right leg. So you reach forwards as you fold forwards, creating length. Hands come down. Pausing here, and then we come back to lunge. So right knee moves forward, raise up, left hand, right wrist, leaning back, gazing up, and releasing, straightening the right leg and folding forwards, hands coming down, pausing here. We'll do both of these movements once more. We come up to lunge, raising up, left hand, right wrist leaning back. And we'll do a forward fold again, straightening the right leg, hands come down, pause. Coming back up to lunge, right knee moves forwards, raise the arms up. Warrior two, turning the left foot out, take the left arm behind, look forwards over the right hand, straighten right leg, raise the arms, extended side angle. So we take the bend back in the right leg, the right arm comes down. Reach through the left fingertips. Reverse warrior, so as we come up, left hand to the left leg, turning the head to the right hand, looking up. And then to triangle, straightening the right leg, right hand down, left arm up, fingertips to the ceiling. Warrior two. Straightening the right leg, raise the arms up. Take the bend back in the right leg, the right arm comes down, extended side angle. Reverse warrior. And triangle. Go through this sequence once more, so back to warrior two. Straightening the right leg, raise the arms. Take the bend back in the right leg, the right arm down, reach through the left fingertips, extended side angle. Reverse warrior. Triangle. Left fingertip straight up. So if you're imagining You're looking at yourself, straight line, tips of the fingers of one hand to the other. Back to warrior two. Transition to warrior one, so step that left foot over to the left, facing forwards, raising the arms up. Straightening the right leg, the right arm comes down, reach up through the left fingertips, lead with the chest forwards, left hand across, reach right fingertips to the ceiling. Right arm comes down back to warrior one. Arms to horizontal, left arm under the right, eagle pose. If you can, that left leg crosses the right leg, wraps round. Fingertips up to ceiling. Tree pose, left foot on the inside of that right leg, hands together. Reaching the fingertips up. Hands apart, they come down. Back together. Fingertips up to the ceiling. Apart, down, and together. And then once more we'll come up, apart, and then come down. Pop that left foot down, hands together in front of your chest. As you inhale, we'll take the fingertips up. We'll fold forwards, head hanging. We'll lift into flat back. Hands down, back to plank. All the way down. Extend toes, inhale, lift the chest. As you breathe out, you come down, curl the toes under, pressing up and back to downward dog. Step forwards, fold forwards. Inhale up, hands together above your head, and breathe out as you come down. Inhale, reaching up. Breathe out, folding forwards. Inhale, lifting into flat back. Hands down and back to plank. All the way down, extend toes, inhale, lift the chest. And breathe out, coming down, curl the toes under, up and back into downward dog. Step forwards and fold forwards. Inhale up, hands together. Breathe out, down. Inhaling up, breathing out forwards. Lifting into flat back. Hands down, back to plank. All the way down, extend toes, inhale, lift. Breathe out, down, curl the toes under, back to downward dog. From downward dog, we're going to come into low lunge. So we lift up the right foot, bend the right leg, right foot comes forwards. Pop that left knee down if you need it down. Lift up the right hand, twist to the right. Right hand down, right foot back to plank. All the way down, extend toes, inhaling, lifting. Breathe out, down, curl the toes under, up and back, downward dog. Lifting up the left foot, bend the left leg, left foot comes forwards. Hands are down again. And we lift up the left hand and we twist to the left. Left hand down, left foot back, plank, all the way down. Extend toes, inhale, lift, and down. Pressing up to hands and knees, we'll come to extended child's pose. So knees are wide, bum to heels. Slide the hands out in front. Fingers spread. Allowing the chest to sink down, so you are aware of the feeling of stretching to the armpits, shoulders. Inhale, lifting up, bringing the shoulders forwards. And breathe out, down. We'll run through this movement for a few rounds. Inhaling up. And breathe out, down. Pausing in an all fours position. Few rounds of cat-cow. So we starting the movement at the pelvis each time. You're imagining a ripple effect moving through the spine. Pausing flat back. Lift up the right hand, twist to the right. Right hand down to the left. Left hand down to the right. Reaching up. Right hand down once more to the left. And then back down. We'll come to a seated position for boat pose. So our legs bent and feet flat. So hands on the shins, we lean back. So a nice straight line, or imagining a straight line from the base of the spine going through the top of the head. We'll take the hands off. Lifting the feet if that feels okay. Finally, if you're comfortable too, we'll straighten the legs. And then coming down. Hands on the shins, we'll lean back. Taking the hands off. Lifting feet. Straightening the legs. And then coming down. Hands on the shins. We do that once more, so we're leaning back. Hands off. Lift the feet. Straighten the legs. And then coming down. So we'll come to lying down, legs bent, feet flat. Raising up arms and lifting the feet. And as we, next breath out, so take a breath in. And as you breathe out, arms come down, we straighten the legs. And then inhale up. And breathe out, arms down, straighten the legs. And coming up. And coming down. And coming up. We'll do two more, coming down. And coming up. Once more. Back up. And feet down. And the arms come down. Reach down with the fingertips. Catch backs of the heels. Take the arms out to the side. Bend at the elbows. So a few rounds of bridge. We're inhaling as we lift the bum up, heel the spine up, press the hips up. Breathing out, coming down. Inhale, coming up. Slowly back down. Inhaling up. And back down. Inhale, peel the spine up, press the hips up. And slowly down. Couple more, inhaling, coming up. And breathing out, back down. And one more. And then slowly back down. Reach down with the fingertips. Both legs over to the right. Stay there for a moment. Just need to quickly press something on my phone. So we've got both legs over to the right side. And then we'll inhale the legs back to center. Both legs over to the left side. Keep them on the left. Pause there. And then inhale, center, gently side to side. So we breathe out to the right. We inhale, center, breathe out to the left. Inhaling up, exhaling down as we start to wind up this 30-minute session. Gently side to side. Pausing when you're back to center, we'll lift the feet, hands to the knees. We draw knees in to the chest, knees apart, away, together, in towards the chest. So circular movement. We can inhale as the knees move away, breathe out as you draw the knees in. And in the opposite direction, pop the feet down on the mat and lift up the left foot, interlace the fingers around that left shin, drawing it in, sliding the right foot away, circling your left foot. And opposite direction. And we'll come to a stop and we'll switch. So we draw the right leg in, we slide the left foot away, we circle the right foot. And opposite direction. Come to a stop and into our lying twist. So left hand stays on the right leg, the right arm comes on the ground. We turn to the left, guiding that right leg over to the left side. Keep the right hand down on the ground if you can. Getting the most out of this twist, looking up to the ceiling or turning the head to the right, whatever feels okay. Slowly back to center, we'll switch. Reach across with the right hand, guide left leg to the right as you roll onto the outside of the right leg. We're looking up to the ceiling. We're turning the head to the left. And back to center. We'll spend a few moments in relaxation, arms by your side, closing the eyes, enjoying the feeling of stopping. Steady breath. Breath gets longer, it gets shallower as you relax. Feel heavier pressing down. Taking some deeper breaths. Move your fingers and toes, stretch out if you feel you'd like, and then bend the legs up, roll to one side, or press up, seated position. Hands together, close the eyes. Thank you all for joining in. Hope you enjoyed that session. Namaste. Good. Hope you enjoyed that. So there's going to be 2 more live sessions this Sunday and next Wednesday. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, everything goes okay from the 17th of May. If you are in the East Suffolk, Rendlesham area, do come along and join one of my classes there from the 17th of May. But if not, here Sunday morning at 10, here next Wednesday at 7. Have a lovely evening. Take care. Goodbye. Thank you, people on YouTube. Thanks for joining. And thank you.